Praise the Lord, my brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are still talking about, today we are a topic of divorce. The other day we talked about submission. Today we are talking about divorce. The reason why many people are divorcing today. Many people are divorcing today because they refuse to learn their marriage. Marriage is a school. Marriage is a study. Don't forget that woman, the way he was trained in his father's house and his mother's house, in his parents' house, that is not how you were trained as a man in your parents' house. They raised you in a different way of their own understanding, and this woman was raised in a different way in her own understanding. But there is something that is so bad in marriage. It's dividing many marriages today. Many women are cheating, many men are cheating. So those are the area Christ was actually emphasizing on. It was not because Moses was giving the right to people to divorce them. If you read in Matthew chapter 19, I am taking it from verse 4. Haven't you read the scriptures? Yahushua replied, they record. He said they record that from the beginning, God made them male and female. And he said, this explains why a man leaves his fathers and mother and his joined to his wife. And the two are united into one. The two are united into one. The moment that unity is not there, there is no how your home will work. The woman is doing her own, the man is doing her own. So women earn more than men. Instead of them to support the man for some bills, the little one the man earn, the man will spend all that money for what? For the property. Let me just say, for the responsibility of the house, which I know is a man's responsibility. But it is also good when the man is working, also have service. As a woman, don't say because my friend said I don't give my husband money. Does it tell you how much a husband earn and how much your husband is earning? Are they the same? Don't you know some women, your friend can pretend to just to destroy your home? The same thing with men. So your friend can also like your wife and is doing everything to make sure your home is broken. The same thing with men. So coming together as husband and wife is a school. It's something that you must understand, that you must learn. So women are very good in nagging. So we'll push you to the extent they will send you to commit suicide. I'm telling you the truth. The same with men. If they are fed up with a woman, they will continue to cheat. They refuse to come home to sleep. Look at what the Bible said. In verse 6, since they are no longer two, but one, let no one split apart what God has joined together. And you go further and say, then why did Moses say in the law that a man could give his wife a written note or of divorce and send her away? They ask. Yahushua replied, Moses permitted divorce only as a conscience that your hard heart, but it was not what God originally intended. That was not God's plan for marriage. Marriage is a union. Marriage is a unity. Those are not what God, because the reason why Moses was telling the people, because the people was driving Moses crazy. My wife is no longer beautiful. I don't need that again. No, divorce her. My wife shouted at me, divorce her. So Moses was just taking those things on his own decision just to make sure the people allow him to rest. But originally, it was not God's intention. That was not God's intent for people for marriage. And go further. He said, and I tell you this, whoever divorces his wife and marries someone else commits adultery, unless his wife has been unfaithful. I don't know if I am talking to someone. Unless that woman is unfaithful. So you need to understand this. But there are some women who are not faithful in their marriage. When you go and do DNA for many women today, you discover that their children, they are not from their husbands. Not all. There are some women who are faithful, but there are men who are not faithful today. I am boldly saying it. Many, but not all. There are still good women We cannot classify all together. No. There are still good women who will never look outside. They were raised like that. They have the conscience. Why? So the moment they started keeping friend, their friend will say, go and try outside. When your wife started keeping a friend who is not responsible, just know that one day that woman, that friend will push her to go and do what she never want to do. So you need to understand that we're in an era of war where devil fights marriages. I'm not getting me wrong. There's no marriage that is perfect. There is no home that is perfect. There is nowhere they don't quarrel. If you and your wife does not have issue, that is to say two of you are pretending. Two of you are just pretending. You must have an argument. You must have some issue. But that issue, how you structure your issue, how you sort them out, that is what matters. When quarrel come, both of you know how to sort it out. I don't know if I am communicating with somebody right now. So you must understand this. Marriage is everyday study. Marriage is you must learn every day. You are your companion. You are your wife, your husband must learn each other. There are societies that devil will just bring. But when you understand, you know that this issue is not something we're supposed to quarrel over. But there are some women who will push you to the extent. What you don't want to do, you will do it. But when you marry to such a woman, you have to put it in prayer. And as you are putting her in prayer, also put yourself in prayer that God should give you the spirit of self-control. That is what matters. There are some men who will you push, they don't have self-control. The moment you know they will do something, the next thing their eye will open. At the end of the day, the damages has already been done. So let us not get to that point. I don't know if I am communicating. So try to understand that we are in a generation where devil now fights marriage, why people went to marry because of our property. The moment they marry tomorrow, they are divorced. They are not going there for love, but they are going there because they have second thought and they have motive of going there. So we need to understand all this. Then the Yahushua disciple then said to him, if this is the case, it is better not to marry. Not everyone can accept this statement. Christ said, only those whom God has helped. Some are born as Enochs, some have been made Enoch by others, and some choose not to marry for the sake of our kingdom of heaven. Let anyone accept this who can. There are people who decided not to marry. There are people who marry. Not everyone who want to marry. Like people like Reverend Father, they don't marry. So depend on you. So God bless you. This is Alpha and